Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Lair of the Film Exorcist and to the second week of Toy Story Month. Tonight I will be reviewing Toy Story 2, which I watched recently on the new Disney Plus app, which I find to be an amazing addition to my streaming collection, and if you've been using it since yesterday like me, please let me know what you think of it in the comment section down below. Now, the story follows Buzz and the rest of the gang as they go on an adventure to save Woody from a toy collector named Al, who also owns Al's Toy Barn. The crew consists of the same people from Toy Story, except with the additions of Helena Plotkin, Karen Robert Jackson, Rita Hassau, Doug Chamberlain, Chris Webb, and Ash Brennan. And if you want to know the rest of the crew, please check out my review of the first Toy Story. And new to the Toy Story family is Jessie, who is voiced by Joanne Kozak, Stinky Pete the Prospector, who is voiced by Kelsey Grammer, and Evil Emperor Zurg, who is voiced by Andrew Stanton. Now, on to my opinion. 4 years after the first Toy Story received its very impressive sequel, Toy Story 2, the animation has greatly improved, and the story focuses more on the mortality of a toy. One broken piece, or the rip of a seam, can sometimes mean the end of a playtime, whether it's through a yard sale or the trash. And in this movie, we have a lot more detailed characters and toys to watch, from our two villains, Al and Stinky Pete, to the supporting characters of Andy's mom and Zurg. Personally, I love the many science fiction references used throughout the movie. One example would be the obvious sequence during the Buzz Lightyear video game, which Buzz jumps 4 floating platforms that play the beginning of the theme from 2001: A Space Odyssey. Ta-da! Another is when Zurg tells Buzz that he is his father, which was very similar to the scene between Darth Vader and Luke in The Empire Strikes Back, one of my favorite Star Wars movies. Next, I fell in love with the song When She Loved Me, which was gorgeously sung by Sarah McLachlan. The song pulls tightly at your heartstrings as you watch Jessie's story unfold before you, and after watching it this time, I almost started to cry because I really feel sorry for Jessie and I want her to feel loved. I would have been her kid if it came down to it, but what got me most excited was the great story that was told by the animators. I was impressed by the great improvements shown when we see all the extras in the background who have more humane features than the original showed, and the amazing appearance of Gerald from the Pixar short Gerald's Game, another really good product of the Pixar studios. Now lastly, I love the scene where Buzz grabs Woody's shoulder and explains to him that he doesn't have to worry about his hat, because soon he'll be sitting around a campfire eating
delicious hot schmoes.
To which Woody corrects him by explaining,
They're called s'mores, Buzz.
Buzz, get it right. And this continues to make me laugh because it's a classic Buzz moment, and it's also been a heavily memed throughout the years. Now, with these amazing reasons to love this movie, I rate this a 9.5 out of 10, and next week we will be moving on to Toy Story 3, the end of the Andy sequel. Hope you love that little thing, because we are getting close to the end of the Skywalker sequel. Well, saga, I meant. So, have a wonderful night, and please don't steal from your local yard sale unless you want to get in a lot of trouble by the police or by the owners of the yard. So, have a good night, and remember, you have a friend in me. Good night, everybody!